Ray Byrne owns the Brazen Head pub in Dublin, and he joins me now. I want to thank you for being with us, especially after what has been alarming news, right? This increase of cases. How have you been interpreting this, not just for your business, but for your customers as well?
Yeah, thanks, Laura. Thanks for having us on in the Brazen Head. We are a little bit shocked, as I suppose, as the Deputy Prime Minister said, and we are a bit taken aback. But I think the real issue, as much as COVID is growing around Europe, and it's a problem for hospitality, it's a problem for every industry. In Ireland, the biggest problem really is that we only have 300 ICU beds, and 119 of them tonight are taken up with COVID patients in ICU. So, the issue is really that the health service is struggling to keep pace with it, but the industry itself is definitely doing its best.
Yeah, Ray, I'm struck by the fact that you're a pub owner, but you know exactly how many ICU beds there are, and it does focus the mind. At the same time, it's no secret that businesses like yours have been some of the hardest hit, right? Are you bracing for another gut punch, especially now that perhaps more of that government support that you would have seen in the other waves is being withdrawn?
Sure, we were closed, Laura, from St. Patrick's Day, which is a really important day in the calendar, in 2020 right through to the end of May this year. So it was 15 months. So it was the longest lockdown, in Europe, and possibly one of the longest lockdowns in history. And as Irish people, we're very newsy. We keep abreast with the news, and people are very accessible in public life, and people like the politicians are accessible, and the medical officers are very accessible, and information is shared very readily. So we're pretty much up to speed with it. In the Brazen Head, a lot of people come because we're close to the home of Guinness, and we're close to where the Jameson is made. So people are coming in the daytime. So it's really only the late night economy that's getting hit firstly, and that's after 12 o'clock. So we wouldn't do much business around that time anyway. But the fear is, and the worry is, that this kind of negativity and this pessimism, which is in Europe at the moment, is going to spread more. But listen, we're here 800 years. And a bit longer, so we get through this.
That is definitely perspective, 8 centuries there, and I take your point in that. At the same time, do you think there's anything more that the EU or the Irish government should be doing to support you, businesses like yours? I mean, you have quite a few employees. There must be some anxiety among them.
Sure, there's huge anxiety, and it was a real struggle for people to get through the long lockdown. And to be fair, the government supports were really exemplary. And I don't know of any business in Ireland that went bust, due to COVID. So I think it is just a matter of biting the bullets. And I would have confidence that, between the EU supports and between the EU direction and the Irish government, I think the support will have to be there, to keep business going, because tourism and pubs, are a very important part of our economy and our identity in Ireland.
Ray Byrne from the Brazen Head. I look forward to a time when we can all walk into an Irish pub, and the only thing we have to consider is not public health, but what we are going to drink or choose to drink. Ray, appreciate it, and good luck with everything, and hopefully that holiday season will be all it's meant to be in the coming weeks. Appreciate it.